Hey guys, in this video we're going to be taking a look at the best mirrorless cameras in 2019. I made this list based on my personal opinion and hours of research, and I've listed them based on quality, durability, price, and more. I've included options for every type of consumer, so if you're looking for an entry-level option, or the best product money can buy, we'll have the product for you. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description down below. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Coming in 5th place, we have the Panasonic Lumix G7, our pick for the best mirrorless camera under $500. The Panasonic Lumix G7 has a nice slim body with sharp angles and a deep hand grip for comfortable extended use. It measures 3.4 by 4.9 by 3 inches, with a weight of 14.6 without a lens. This camera offers lots of different controls to help you get the perfect shot, but you still have a full automatic setting that you can activate to make things simpler. The dial on the left of the pop-up flash controls the drive mode, and offers numerous 4K photo mode options. The mode dial is located to the right of the flash, and the power button is close by. The shutter button is part of the front control dial, which is very convenient. There is also the Q menu, which provides you with a wide range of settings to give your photos different effects. Some of these options include natural, vivid, standard, and monochrome. You will find the built-in Wi-Fi that this camera offers to be particularly useful when it comes to transferring photos and sharing them with others on social media. If you have an Android device, you can use NFC to do this. The overall quality of the pictures this camera takes is quite impressive. The 16 megapixel sensor means that you always get clear and detailed pictures. Some of the features of this camera include its built-in Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi capabilities of this camera make it easy to transfer your photos quickly and wirelessly. OLED Live Finder. This camera's viewfinder offers a 10,000:1 contrast for high visibility all the time. Time-lapse photography. There is a setting on this camera that makes time-lapse photography easier than ever. Some of the pros of this camera include its 4K video. This camera's 4K video recording offers complete clarity and stunning detail. Dual control dials. There are 2 different dials in this camera that let you choose from a variety of settings. Built-in flash. The built-in flash is another great feature that will help you take high-quality pictures in low-light settings. One con of this camera is that the tracking focus slows the burst rate, which can be a bit annoying. The Panasonic Lumix G7 is the best mirrorless camera under $500. It takes great-looking pictures and even has 4K recording capabilities. There is an extra dial on this model, with additional settings to help you take the best pictures. You will be hard-pressed to find a better mirrorless camera at this price point on the market today. Coming in 4th place, we have the Sony Alpha A6 300, our pick for the best mirrorless camera under $1,000. The Sony Alpha A6 300 offers an impressive resolution of 24.2 megapixels, so you can count on it taking high-quality pictures consistently. The Bionz X processing engine minimizes noise for a higher overall resolution. One of the more impressive features on this camera is its 4D focusing system, with 425 phase detect AF pixels. It can quickly and accurately focus on any subject very fast. The high number of phase detect points work even when you are using an A-mount lens. The 3-inch display on the rear of this camera boasts a 921K dot resolution with a 16:9 aspect ratio that is perfect for videos. It does not have a touch interface, which is a bit disappointing. The 0.39-inch electronic viewfinder has a 2.359 million dot XGA OLED panel for advanced viewing of subjects. We were blown away by this camera's dust and moisture-resistant design. It's very durable and perfect for those who do a lot of outdoor shooting. This camera has the usual USB and HDMI micro connections, but you also get built-in Wi-Fi and NFC connectivity for wireless transfer of photos. The shooting dial on the top of this camera is very responsive and offers a number of modes and settings that you can use to customize each picture and video that you take. The menu system is easy to understand and also offers plenty of great shooting options. Some of the features of this camera include its 4D focus. The 0.5 autofocus acquisition time of this camera makes it one of the fastest models on the market. 24 megapixels. The 24.2 megapixel APS-C Exmor CMOS sensor this camera uses means clear and detailed photos. 4K movie recording. The internal 4K recording in Super 35mm format provides you with a great video quality. Some of the pros of this camera include its amazing picture quality. The 24 megapixel photos that you can take with this camera look absolutely professional, lens included. When you buy this camera, you will also get a Sony E-mount 1650mm retractable zoom lens. Ergonomic design. This camera is very easy to hold for long periods of time due to its deep grip and ergonomic design. One con of this camera is that the display has a somewhat dull picture compared to some of its competitors. The Sony Alpha A6 300 is the best mirrorless camera under $1,000 on the market right now. It can take some incredibly beautiful quality pictures, and has a super fast autofocus. It also has a nice minimalistic design that is quite attractive. Coming in third place, we have the Panasonic Lumix G9. The Panasonic Lumix G9 is known for its very large electronic viewfinder, which has a 3.68 million dot resolution and a 0.83 times full-frame equivalent magnification. It certainly makes viewing the subjects you shoot much easier. This camera's rear LCD monitor is significantly smaller than the GH5, and the resolution isn't quite as high. You will, however, have access to an optional touchpad autofocus. This feature will let you adjust the autofocus point with the simplest movement of your thumb. The function lever on the front of this camera makes it easy to switch to whichever mode or feature that you want. The shutter button has a hair trigger design, so you only need to use the slightest bit of pressure to take a picture. The 20 megapixel micro 4/3 image sensor on this camera was carried over from the GH5 model, and for good reason. It's combined with a stabilized Panasonic lens, which will provide you with up to 6.5 stops of shape reduction. You can easily take great-looking pictures with this camera, in almost any environment. The 6K and 4K photo modes that this camera offers will let you take bursts of 18 or 8 megapixel photos. You can take 6K photos up to 30 frames per second. There are headphone and microphone jacks that you can plug into when recording video, which is always nice. Some of the features of this camera include its OLED Live View viewfinder. This camera's viewfinder has a 120 frames per second refresh rate and a 0.83 times magnification, dual USH2 SD card slots. The two different SD card slots in this camera will provide you with ample storage for extended shooting sessions. Anti-shake lens. The Panasonic lens that this camera uses offers impressive image stabilization for shooting in chaotic environments. Some of the pros of this camera include its high-resolution mode. The 80 megapixel high-resolution mode that this camera offers is very impressive. Video modes. There are 6K and 4K video recording modes that will let you take amazing quality video. Great layout. All of the buttons and physical features of this camera are laid out in a very user-friendly way. One con of this camera is that the sensor this camera uses is a bit smaller than some of the other cameras at this price point. Coming in at just under $1,300, the Panasonic Lumix G9 is a great mirrorless camera that offers high-resolution photo and video shooting. It has an incredibly well-designed anti-shake lens as well as a plethora of shooting options for customizing your photos. Coming in second place, we have the Fujifilm X-T3. The Fujifilm X-T3 has an ultra-durable aluminum alloy body that is resistant to dust and moisture. It has a nice-sized hand grip that makes holding onto it very easy. There is also an MHG X-T3 grip, which provides you with even more to hold onto. This camera's 3.69 million dot OLED color electronic viewfinder offers a 0.75 times magnification and blackout-free burst shooting, making it easier to take high-quality pictures in any scenario. There is also the 3.2-inch LCD screen that has 1.04 million dots, which is to be expected with a model of this price. It has a touch interface, and you can tilt it up and down to always get the perfect viewing angle. There are 6 ports on this camera, including microphone and headphone jacks, USB-C, micro HDMI, a remote release connector, and a flash sync terminal. This camera also allows you to use a second SD card for when you require additional storage. You can use this camera for up to 1,200 shots before having to charge it up again, which isn't bad at all. The 3 batteries inside this camera don't take very long to charge. We love the new 26.1 megapixel X-Trans CMOS 4 sensor, which is combined with an X-processor image processing engine for beautiful and detailed pictures. Some of the features of this camera include its 4K movie recording. The 4K video that this camera records looks extremely sharp and detailed. Film simulation modes. There are 16 different film simulation modes, including Eternal, Cinema, and Black and White. Sports Finder mode. The Sports Finder mode that this camera offers makes it easy to capture moving objects like cars. Some of the pros of this camera include its great autofocus. This camera's X-T3 sensor increased phase detection autofocus area to include the entire frame. Long battery life. You can take approximately 1,200 pictures with this camera before having to charge it up. Ample storage. The dual SD card slots in this camera means that you will never run out of storage space while shooting. One con of this camera is that the lack of in-body image stabilization is somewhat off-putting. The Fujifilm X-T3 is one of the best mirrorless digital cameras on the market. It takes unbelievably high-quality photos and video with remarkable clarity and detail. The touchscreen display is very responsive and offers a good look at what you're shooting and the pictures you've already taken. Its magnesium alloy body is very durable, making it ideal for those who shoot outdoors a lot. Coming in first place, we have the Sony a7 III, our pick for the best overall mirrorless camera. The Sony a7 III sports a new 24 megapixel sensor with an ISO range of 100 to 51,200, which can be expanded to 50 to 204,800. The 693 autofocus points means that you can take great looking pictures with this camera, even in low light environments. The noise reduction technology means that you can make out more details in the pictures that you take. This camera has dual memory slots, one of which supports UHS 2 fast memory cards. If you tend to take a lot of photos in one outing, you will definitely be glad for this particular feature. The 5-axis image stabilization is something else that's worth mentioning. It makes it very easy to take clear and detailed photos of moving objects, without sacrificing picture sharpness. When you buy this camera, you will get the SEL 2870 lens hood, lens cap, lens rear cap, rechargeable battery, AC adapter, shoulder strap, body cap, eyepiece cup, and micro USB charging cable. There are lots of customization options to choose from if you prefer shooting in manual mode. The numerous picture modes allow you to achieve a wide range of effects with the photos that you take. You can, however, always turn on auto mode if you'd prefer a simpler way to take pictures. Some of the features of this camera include its 4D focus. The camera's 693 autofocus points offer 93% coverage of the entire image area. Continuous shooting. The very fast continuous shooting feature makes it easy to capture important moments. 4K HDR. You can record video in stunning 4K quality. Some of the pros of this camera include its high quality photos. This camera's high 24.2 megapixel resolution allows you to take high quality photos. Long-lasting battery. The rechargeable battery that this camera comes with can last up to 900 shots before you need to charge it up. Lots of settings. The intuitive menu will provide you with numerous picture mode options to choose from. One con of this camera is that the camera's rear display is fixed and doesn't offer any tilting or multi-angle options. Coming in at about $2,200, the Sony a7 III is the best overall mirrorless camera. It takes beautiful pictures in a wide range of lighting environments, and the innovative autofocus system is very impressive. This camera also has a nice sleek appearance and a long-lasting battery that is perfect for extended photography outings. While it does cost more than the other cameras on this list, it's well worth the price. Thanks for watching, and that's all for this video. If you liked this video and this video helped you out in any way, please give the video a like and hit that subscribe button. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, I'll see you later.